I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
Yeah, for this team, nothing can go right, and it's affecting their mental. I mean, not much swagger in that locker room right now. They need a signature win to turn the tide.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Maxey. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And that one's good for Brooks.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Here's Tucker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Morant with it. Picked up by Embiid. Morant, no good. Embiid, high post. And the layup is good off the glass.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Left side Bane. The three ball. That shot missing. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
Now here's Morant. His last outing, he had 24 points. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just an all-star level talent. I mean, stopping Harden from scoring is almost an impossible task at times.
James Harden. One shot.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Free throw off the mark from Harden. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader. 2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Though he does have a scorer's mindset, Harden's vision and experience playing alongside some of the best talent in the league have made him an awesome playmaker.
Now here's Embiid. Snatched away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Morant with it. Harden picks him up. And that one's good. Morant.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
And it's Maxey missing. Memphis trailing here. The drive by Morant. Tries the spin move. And it's blocked by Embiid.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Now here's Morant. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
1:21 left in the opening quarter. That one's good. This game is all even.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
The rebound by Embiid. Up top, Harden. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dunk all over you when you do.
Outside Jones. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Jones, his shot is good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Embiid. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs in the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his threes head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Wow, the vision of P.J. Tucker made that play possible.
The Grizzlies on offense. It's a 3-point game. Jackson outside. Pass to Jones. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Tucker. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Milton up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And down it goes. 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 6. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the 76ers making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Morant. Oh, denied by Harrell.
And for a big guy, Harrell's quick off his feet. He can block shots inside and on the perimeter.
And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And Harrell throws it down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Harrell the screen. Here's Maxey. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Can't connect from short range. Memphis trailing here. Morant into the lane. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Right side Maxey. There's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Outside Tucker. And it's off from three-point range. 26 seconds left to the second. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Pass to Maxey. Back to Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
And when he's a roller, Montrezl Harrell can catch any pass because he has great hands.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 8.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, no, you're Doc. And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Sally. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
That one goes in.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Harden from outside. They grab their own miss. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Memphis calls timeout. Here's Jones. 7 points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Up top, Embiid. Out to Harris. The three is up. On the wing, Harden. Second chance effort. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Harden's got 6 here in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 16-point game. There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.